Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us trespasses. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Praise be Jesus and Mary. Okay, you're currently enrolled in these two subjects, Elect 014 and CC 322, where Elect 04 is for seminars and workshops, and CC 322 is for the technical writing. Okay, so there are some changes for some valid reasons, no, that I had to change the schedule for the seminars and workshop. And then I will be going to discuss to you this afternoon what would be the requirements for these two subjects. And then we'll have an activity at the end. But to tell you in advance, you'll have to form 3 members per group, and that group would be your group for the rest of the term. Okay, for the whole technical writing. Okay, so isabay na kog explain dire because I'll be the activities that we will be doing is connected. So the activities for the Elect 04 and CC 322 are connected. So para maano lang nato, ma-connect nato ang mga activities, isa na lang nako siya og present ni Ari. Okay? So let's start with the CC 322. This is for the technical writing. Okay, so if na ay ano no, questions, kundi di na ako makita. Ano, dili gi isang sked. Okay, so I'm going to show or I'm going to discuss later what would be the schedule. So basta dili siya gisa. Okay? So for the CC 322, this is for the technical writing. So the final grade or the requirement is a technical paper. Okay, so that's one whole paper plus a submission to a conference. That's 30%. So if you were able to submit to a conference, any of the list of conferences that I will be showing later, that's 30%. So just simply submitting it to a conference, you'll have the 30% of your grade. But and then if you're able to present it to a conference, that's 10%. Okay? So if nag-submit lang mo pero wala mo nag-present, wala ang 10%. Okay? So, you should really aim na madawat no ang disubmit na paper para makapresent mo. Okay, so presented or accepted, that's 10%. That's 10% of your grade. So submitted, so if we're able to do the whole, every part of the technical paper, that's 60% of your grade. And then 30% would be if you're able to submit it. And then if the paper was accepted, that's 10%. Accepted. So if for some reason dili ninyo siya ma-present, although that's very unlikely lo na dili ninyo siya ma-present, once it is accepted, you already get the 10% of your grade. Okay? So pag nag-submit lang and then wala siya na-accept or wala siya na-present, wala ning 10% sa inyong grade. So this would be the requirement for CC322. So every activity that so your schedule for CC322 is every TTH. So that's Tuesday and Thursday. So every meeting nato sa technical writing, we'll be discussing the different components of the technical paper. Okay? So, daghan siyang components like the introduction, the review-related literature, methodology, conclusion, and so on and so forth. But it will be really focused on what conference are you going to submit the paper. So, lahi-lahi mo na siyang format. So, you really need to target a conference. And then, before you really write something about it. So that's how we write a technical paper. You are targeting a certain conference, and depending on the requirement of that conference, you're going to customize or design your technical paper according to the requirement of the conference call. Okay? So this is for the technical writing. Okay, so kani siya kung pangayoon sa inyo ha at the end. Okay, of the term. Okay. For the Elect 014, which is supposed to be our class is every Monday and Wednesday, but unfortunately, it's very difficult for me to really look for speakers every weekdays. Okay? So what I'm going to do is that I need to first check kung unsa ang mga topics. So I will not impose a certain topic for your technical paper. Pero na ako'y ihatag na list of conferences wherein you can scan the possible papers or possible topic that you would want to be involved in. So it depends on the topic, everyone's topic. Kung unsa ang topic ninyo, I'm going to categorize it and group it, and then that would be the workshop or conferences that I will be organizing. Okay, so the conferences or the workshop will be every Saturday. Okay, pero dili pa na siya mag-start karon na Saturday. After pa na siya nako after pa na ma-finalize ang groupings. Okay, ma-finalize ang categorization sa mga topics. Okay? So the seminars and workshop will be organized or will be held every Saturday. Okay? So kana siya na organization. Pero dili ta mo i-require na kana lang nga specific workshop ang inyuhang apilan. Okay? Not necessarily mean na every Saturday, the workshop that I will be organizing at most 4 na ako ang ma-organize ana. So it would really depend on the topic. So if like say, naay nag-topic sa inyo about computer-human interaction, okay, or design, or something about game development, okay, so maing ana. So I need to look at the topics that you are interested into writing, and then look for a speaker to that specific topic. So that specific group of topics. So kung naay mga itapok na ko tanan na game dev na topic, and then look for a speaker, good speaker for that. So at most hopefully maka-conduct for workshops for game dev. Okay? And then pag naay gusto mag-topic about NLP, so you go to the NLP na topics, and then pag gusto mag-topic about computer vision, so it really depends. So makita ninyo ang mga list niya sa mga sample conferences. Now, what would be my requirement for you sa ELEC 014? So for the ELEC 014, so again sa CC 322, that's the technical paper, plus the submission to a conference. So dapat makasubmit mo sa a certain conference, and then either accepted or not, accepted or presented. That's the whole requirement, the grade requirement. Well, for the seminars and workshop, just simply attending or participating to any of the following. Either you attend 4 local conferences. So I'll be showing you a list of local conferences, but that's non-exhaustive. So if you found a workshop or a conference that you think will be really useful for you, so i-evaluate pa po na ako na kung makatabang ba dun na sa inyo na conference or workshop, or credible ba na siya na conference or workshop, I'll allow you to join for it. Okay, so at least 4 local conferences. So when we say local conferences, diri lang siya sa Davao or diri lang siya sa Mindanao na conference. Okay? So at least 4. So kung makomplete niyo ng 4 before the term ends, you're good with the 50% of the ELEC 014. Pero as much as possible, you join a conference that is, or a workshop that is related to your topic sa technical writing. So again, ang workshop na ako ang i-organize every Saturday, okay, for your ELEC 014 is related to the topic that you will be submitting to me sa technical writing. So as much as possible, as early as possible, maka-formulate na mo og topic, no? Siguro 2 weeks ma-finalize na, ma-approve na nako ang inyong topic. So kailangan pa nako natanawon i-check ang inyong target na topic, no, if doable ba siya, if acceptable ba siya, so may nga na. So if nakatan mo yung 4 local conferences, okay na siya. Good na yung 50% plus the write-up for whatever you have learned on that workshop or that conference. Or you can also choose to attend 2 national conferences or workshops. So pag national level ang conference or workshop, at least 2 lang ang inyong matinan, pwede na siya. Okay? Acceptable na siya. That's 50% of your grade, and then plus the report, that 50%. Or 1 international, so or ni siya ha, dili ni siya and 1 international conference or workshop. So if it's an international conference or workshop, isa lang inyong kailangan attenan ana, and then you write the report, you'll have your grade for that one. Okay? So again, dili mo basta pwede lang magpakita sa ako, oh ma'am, nag-attend ko ingani na conference. You need to tell me in advance na namoy intention to attend to this workshop or conference. And then I will see if it is a credible conference or workshop or okay na siya. Okay, credit na ko na siya sa inyo ha. Okay? So again, either you attend 4 local conferences. So anong 4? Because medyo mas dali magud na siya attenan. So especially like say for example, a certain university here in Davao has a plan to do a workshop about this and that is connected to your topic sa technical writing. Tas nadunggan ninyo hala na sila ngani na workshop. So you can attend to that, and then I will check kung credible ba ang speaker or really good ba ang topic sa workshop. So you need to tell me in advance if you have the intention to attend to that workshop. Okay? So maminaw-minaw mo unsa na mga conferences. So again, kaning 4 workshops, maupod ni siya ako ang i-conduct every Saturday. So I still need to look for the speakers for this depending on your topics sa technical writing. Okay? But you are not limited to the workshops that I will be organizing. Okay? For that. Okay? So kana siya. Mahitatag speaker that is aligned to the topic that you will be submitting. Second, so again, or you can attend 2 national conferences, 1 international conference, or two locals, na may makita na two locals or one national. Pwede na siya. So pag namoy natin na one national tapos two locals, pwede na siya. Good to go naman. Okay? So that's for the seminars and workshops. So far, question? Yes, unsa man. Okay, i-discuss na ko later on sa ang mga mga sample conferences and workshops. Tagaan ta mo mga links. Yes, online siya. Online tanan. The problem with this one because there are some workshops that would require registration and unfortunately we cannot cater that one. So if kanang maging kani siya gitagaan ta mo other options because namagoy uban na dili sila available Saturday and unfortunately sa nakita nako based on my experience most of the speakers really are not available on weekdays. So napa-approve na nako ni siya na letter na nako ni siya sa VP ACAD and na-approve na ni siya. So it's really because most of the speakers that is like targeted to a certain topic available din na sila weekends and it would be difficult to divide the time of the speaker TTH. Okay, so kada siya. So ang schedule nato for the workshop, mag-schedule ko workshop at least 4 workshops related to your topic every Saturday na siya. Okay, so every Saturday. So, pag ma-attendan nyo na siya na 4 workshops, so okay na mo atong 4 online, 4 workshops. And yes, online na siya tanan ng mga workshops. Okay? Naganda mag-example niya sa unsa na nga mga sample ng mga conferences. Okay? Napabay question so far? Okay. Okay. So, okay. The workshop, the intention of the workshop is supposed to be to help you finish your technical paper. Okay? Sakay sa technical paper na naman good dito ang experiments and methodology. Okay, so to back up, mo na siyang gi-connect na ako ng seminars and workshop because in your technical writing, there is this what we call methodology and then results and discussion. So in the results and discussion, you need to be able to really, or in the methodology and results and discussion, you really need to conduct the experiment. Okay, or you really need to, so if it's a game, you really need to develop the game. If it's a website or a web app, you really need to develop the web app. So, medyo, kailangan good siya og output. Kailangan ako siya og result para namoy masulat sa inyong technical paper. Okay? So, mo na siyang by group siya. Okay? And the seminars and workshop is supposed to be something that will really help you with the coming up with a good technology. Okay, so the seminars and workshop, like say for example, if you will be interested in game development, so the seminars and workshop would be about how to do a specific game in development. So kung daghan na group ang interested about using like say Unity, okay, so I would be looking for speakers na expert in using Unity 3D modeling or something like that. So, karang maingana. So, it would really depend on the topic of your interest. So, muna siyang kailangan ako i-check pa pag-ayo kung unsa ang mga topics na involved and then i-grupo-grupo ta mo para dili kalat siya. Okay? So, kato siya. Okay, so at least 4 of that workshop. So kung maka-attend mo every Saturday na workshop na ako i-conduct, so basically, mag-start pa niya siya na Saturday, siguro by 3rd week of April, May ana. So at least sa kana na part, sa kana siya na banda, nanawgid mo yung topic. Okay, so nanamoy final topic, naka-focus na mo sa inyong topic, nakakandak na mo og RRL, review and related literature, and then para maging useful pud ang inyong attendance sa workshop. So dili lang kay nag-attend lang mo sa workshop tapos wala mo knowledge about what the speaker is talking about. So at least nakakandak na mo og review and related literature, na namoy problem statement, mga ingana na mga things before you attend the workshop. Kay para sa workshop, daghan mo mapangutana sa speaker on what to do with the experiments or with the development that you're going to do. Okay? So kato siya. So mo na siyang naghatag kog lahi na option diri because basig namoy mainteresan manggod na lahi na conference, but of course pwede gyud mo musubra. Okay? So kani siya minimum requirement lang ni siya, but pwede mo musubra jud. So like say namoy gusto attendan na duha ka national conferences and then gusto pud mo appeal sa local workshop, pwede kayo. Okay? So pwede na siya. Muna siyang giano na ko siya, it's because most of the workshops manggod kay na siya bayad. So basig mamahalan manggod mo, so muna siyang gilimit lang nako siya to something like this one. Okay? So kana siya. So next is, so this is for the workshop. So again, for Elect 014, the attendance and participation to this workshop, any of this workshop plus the report, muna siyang requirement for that subject. Okay? Next. So muna siya kung ngayon, every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. siya. Okay, so every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And our Monday and Wednesday schedule will be spent for checking. So, I will not require you to attend kay sobra-sobra na magud siya sa hours na inyong like say the synchronous and asynchronous time. Like mag-attend mo sa 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pero we will still meet Monday, Wednesday for the checking. Okay, so it depends on the group na gusto gid mo magpa-check, pero maghatag ko og specific schedule sa per group. Okay, so na mga specific schedule, pero like say kung kani siya na grupo dili pa gid sila ready na magpa-check, okay lang na siya. Okay, so I would really understand because technical writing is really a difficult one. Like it would really require you to think on what, especially pag nana mo sa methodology and results and discussion, medyo madugay gid mo in terms of development. So like say you would want na, ma'am, please, for this week, sa siguro mag-focus me sa development and then next week na may mapa-check. So okay lang na siya, acceptable na siya. What I will be grading and what I will be looking into is the quality of the paper. Okay, it's not on the how many times we are meeting, but it's on the quality of the paper that you will be producing and writing. Okay, but MW schedule nato 1, 2, 3 will be spent for checking. Okay, and I will allot a specific time for every group. Okay, so that's for the Elect 014. Okay, so kana siya. So mo siya kung maingon na siya murag intersection between the seminars and workshop because sa checking na mahitabo di ari, ako ang i-check ani perminti is katong output ninyo sa technical writing. Kay sa technical writing manggod makulangan na ta og time, sa TTH nato na time, makulangan na ta og time for checking kay mag-discuss pa man ko unsaon ang per part, per section sa paper. So the 2 hours na allotted for asynchronous medyo, and kung namoy 10 groups, kulang na kaayo ng 2 hours just for checking. So I will allot the time nato sa Monday and Wednesday for checking as well for the technical paper. So again, what I am into or up to for this subject is really the quality of the paper. Quality of the paper, not the number of times that we will be meeting. Okay, so always put that into mind that what we are really up to are the quality of the paper. Okay, so kana siya. So these are the list of conferences. So like say for example for the international conferences. So these are the conferences na pwede ninyo i-visit. Okay? I-stop sa na kog ano ha para makita nato. So ay sige wait. I-upload na lang ako niya dito sa ano ha. Kaya lang. Okay, para ma-check po ninyo siya. Okay. So yan. Okay. So some example of list of conferences for na international level siya. So you can go to this link, Guide to Research, and you will find here some list of conferences. So one thing na kailangan na to consider gud ani no is the deadline. So most of the deadline of submission of the conferences are April and May. So kailangan nato na siya apason for the submission. Okay, and then normally maghatag na sila og notification by after 1 month. Okay, so after 1 month na after sa submission kay maghatag sila og notification. So please do not look for a conference na ano na siya na medyo layo pa kayo. Okay, para mapas pa nato ang grades ninyo ano. Okay? So kana siya. By the way, forgot. Diri ay sa to ang list of conferences. Tanga. Ay, okay. So kana siya. So kana lang siya. So magtanaw mo diri mga conferences na tanaw ninyo is something na interested mo. Okay? So for example, ako, I'm interested on topics about NLP. So I'll be searching here NLP. So these are the upcoming conferences with upcoming deadlines about NLP. So if I'm going to click on this one, so it will be in Bulgaria. So I think this will be online. Okay. So medyo high rank kayo ni siya na ano. Okay lang. It's okay to target a very high rank na conferences. Okay. So, tanawon lang po ninyo siya. Paano ninyo mabalan kung high rank ba siya? Tanawon ninyo ang H5 index niya. So, pag 5 gani na siya pataas, high rank na siya. So, kani very high rank kani siya na conference. So, kung tapos mato mo sa iyang submission link, tanawon ninyo unsa ang iyang mga gina-require. Okay, unsa na mga topics ang iyang involved. Okay, so na siya call for workshop proposal. Dili ni siya mo. Call for papers, I mean. Okay, so call for papers, topics, we invite papers reporting recent advances in all aspects of natural language processing. So makita ninyo din sa call pa lang kung unsa ang ginapangayo nila. Okay? So, kung unsa tong interested mo na topic, may balan ninyo na siya kung nag-match ba ang inyong topic sa kana siya na conference. So again, we need to target first a certain conference. Okay? So, para ang inyong, the way mo mag-write sa paper is match with the conference call. So, and then maghatag na sila format. And then mga deadlines. So, for example, kani siya, abstract submission, April 1. Hapit na. So, basically, dili na gid nato ni siya maapas, no? Okay, so pag mag-target mo international. So, kana siya, and then tawag na to ani ha. Dapat nag-upload ni sila og paper unsa ang pagsulat. Submission will be maintained. For further instruction, please follow the submission information at the conference website. So, siya, tanawan siya. So, pag ganun mo maisip na or na mo makita na target conference ninyo, format. Napangita na ko ang iyang format. Ang format sa paper. Authors, ACL. So, ACL na format sa paper. So, pag ACL format gani na paper, isa lang din na siya. So, pag ACL, just have to search for. So, kailangan ninyo iingon sa conference format. Paper format. Okay, kani siya. And for the writing of the paper, we'll be using overlift or LaTeX file for writing the paper. Dili ta mo gamit og Word document. Okay, so we'll be using overlift. Okay, so I will teach you how to use this one, pero dali naman siya. Mura lang siya, HTML lang yung gigamitan in writing the paper. So, kana siya. So, yung ang format niya sa paper upon submission. So, every conference has their own style of writing. So, muna siyang mo-target mo ang conference. So, dili ko mag-require og specific format sa inyo. It really depend on your target conference kung asa mo gusto mag-submit. Like, for example, IEEE for engineering, lahi po na ang ilahang format. Okay, so that is for NLP. How about, like, say, UI, UX? Wala. UX. Computer science, manggod siya. No? Pero all man unta siya. Wala din na siya. Like say, sa engineering, sample is software engineering. Software engineering. Okay, so dagan. So dagan ang mga possible conferences. So we can target some of these deadlines or conferences with a specific deadline. So for example, kanisha, search-based international conference on search-based software engineering. So that would be in Italy. Conference website. You go to the conference website. So nadira ta na ng mga information. So it really depends on the conference call. Okay? So, ayun. And then you can also go to these different links if you want to know information about this one. So, one thing that I would want you to do is to check on the different conference calls and then you try to check on the papers na na-accept. Okay, so later na ako ipakita sa inyo na local conference siya and then nagapakita siya o mga accepted papers. Okay, so that is for the international. Local naman is it's a national, it's a national conference, meaning attendees from different parts of the Philippines are invited. Okay? So for example, this conference is about Information Computing Education Conference. So 2020 pa ni siya na-call, wala pa I think sila call for 2021. So I think this is for the 4th Information Computing Education Conference. So unsang ilang mga topics na ginapangayo or topic of interest, collaborative learning, katong paper ninyo about sa learning frameworks, kung gusto ninyo to siya i-proceed, katong learning frameworks ninyo na topic, pwede kayo to siya, kailangan lang ninyo siya i-enhance to suit with the topic call or the conference call. So about computer science, information technology, if you want to do data mining, information security, management information system, expert system, decision support system, mobile apps, software engineering, network systems, multimedia, game development. So pwede kayo ni siya. So at least 2 kaingani na conference, pwede na siya. So for example, I'm going to go to the conference website. So para na mo idea ha, unsaon pagsulat sa paper, you go to the accepted papers. So mo niya siya ang mga sample accepted papers. So these are the authors and this is the title. Okay, so the convergence and innovation of ICT ecosystem, a systematic literature review, Firefly, an automated signal light helmet with solar battery for bicycle riders. May ana. So mo niya yung mga titles, so image-based graph lift. So, kana siya. And then these are accepted. So, I don't mind if it is accepted as paper or poster. So, same lang akong ihatag na wait for that one. Kaya medyo lisod yun siya na magpa-accept the paper. But at least, kasabit tayo makapa-accept tao mga papers. So, mga nga yung mga sample titles. So, you can check this one out. Mo niya siyang sa katong sa national. Kani siya. And scan for the possible topics na gusto niyo makita. So you can go back as in like change lang niyo dire siya. I think kanilang ilang gina-change dire. So kung 2019 dire dai. So kung like say sa UP mo dai ni. I think pwede ninyo makita ang previous na mga para makita niyo ang mga previous accepted papers. Pero I would suggest na you really look into the most recent, okay, na conference accepted papers. So, let's say, accepted paper. Ano siya? So, makita ninyo din na sa mga accepted paper, accepted titles. Okay, so para magka-idea mo kung sa mga type of topics na gina-accept for this kind of conferences. Okay? Tapos kanya siya. And then LPRS. So, kanya yung mga topics niya. So on and so forth. Papers. Okay? So, I think na rin naka-list. Program naman. Wala sila nagbutang og accepted papers. So I think wala nila list dire ilang accepted papers. But this is a credible national conference for NLP type of research. So you can choose between these two for the, kung gusto niyo ng IT-related conferences. So kani siya mas ginasuggest na ko niya siya. Okay, so either you choose 2 for this one or 1 national and 2 local, pwede na siya. And then list of conferences for local. So sa local natay mga ingani na list, butang na ko siya diri. So MSITs, you can join the MSITs na conference. So normally gina-held nila February, pero I think karon wala sila nagkuan og call for papers. So let's see kung by the end of quarter sa 2021, na sila ipakuan. So, muna yung mga topics nila, leaf identity, a computer system for automatic plant species identifier, a plant pathologist, geotagging, monitoring system for infected plants, and so on and so forth. Okay? So you just check this link. So this is non-exhaustive. So pero pag namoy makitaan na a conference or a workshop that you think is related to your topic, please do tell me para ma-inform, para ma-check na ako kung credible ba siya. So, kani siya, another is naputay ginakandak na research congress diri sa UIC. I don't know yet unsa ang date nila karon for this year, but eto, you can also join this one. And then, wala na siya dapat. Or, pag wala na jud mo ilain na, wala na ilain feasible na conference na pwede ninyo ma-joinan. Again, this one, sa technical writing ninyo, isa lang ang kailangan ninyo submitan. Okay? So, isa ka technical paper, tapos isa ka conference nga pwede nyo submitan. And I don't mind kung local, international, or national na siya. Okay? So, same weight lang yapon ako ihatag ana. Now, kung worst comes to worst, wala dyan conference mo na makita, so muna dyan niya ang pinaka-worst na scenario, you can organize your own research congress wherein you will invite other students who will watch your presentation. So you can organize your own research congress for this one. And then mag-invite mo og mga students, so like say lower years, to watch your presentation or the result of your work sa technical writing. So basta ang kailangan lang dyan ako is pag kani-gani nga kamo lang mag-organize sa sarili niyo, dapat okay na siya sa ako na part. Okay? So like say okay na ni siya na paper, pwede na ni siya i-present. Okay? So you can organize your own. Isa lang, ka-research congress or research symposium na inyong i-organize. If wala dyan mo makitaan na international or national. But I would really suggest na you go for the international and national kay that will really give you something. Like panghawakan ninyo siya after ninyo mag-graduate. Okay? Kay ano na siya, dako na siya bearing or na siya points for you. Okay? So, wala siya. Pag wala jud, as in, wala na jud diri sa international, national, and local, kani siya, you can organize your own. So, pag kamutan ng grupo as a class, wala mo nakita na conference, any group sa inyo, wala mo nakita na conference, pwede mo magsabot, you organize your own conference, and then mag-invite lang mo mga students to attend your symposium. Okay, or research conference presentation. Okay? So once na maka-organize na mo na, so okay na mo atong submission and presentation. So that's like 30% or 10% of your grade for the technical writing. And then, ayun. So that's it for the technical writing. So far, question. Questions? So, para dili medyo dili libog sa inyo ang schedule nato. Basically, every weekdays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we will be talking and checking. TTH, more on discussion about the different components of the technical paper. And then Monday, Wednesday will be more on checking on your output sa technical writing. And then siguro by the third week of April, Saturday, diha na mag-start ang mga series of workshops depending on the topics that you have submitted. Okay, sa inyo ang technical writing. So at least na namoy knowledge about that topic. Okay? So, na pa ba question? So if none, kindly go to your classroom and then check on this activity. So for your first activity, you form a group of 3 members. Okay, so isulat lang niyo siya sa docs. Okay, katong name of the members sa isa ka group. Check on the list of conferences na kung gihatag ganina and look for at least 5 papers. At least 5 accepted papers of a topic that you find interesting and you think is doable. So when I say doable, meaning tanaw ninyo, kaya ninyo siya na yung ani na topic. Okay? So again, I want you to look for a paper that is, for you, is interesting. So I don't want you to write a paper na dili mo interesado. Okay, so look for a paper that you think is for you interesting and you think kaya ninyo siya buhaton. Okay? And then, you write a summary of that paper that you have read. You get the problem statement, unsa ang ginatry og solve ani na paper. Okay, unsa ang problem na ginatry nila og solve. And then, next is, unsa nila pag-solve niya siya na problem. Unsa ang ilahang processes. Unsa ilahang methodology. So again, this is just a summary. Do not copy the content of the paper. I would want to read what are your insights. Okay, and that. So, and then, what is the result based on the solution and their methodology, and then gaps. Meaning, na sila ginasulat usually na recommendation or future work. So, unsa itong mga kailangan pabuhaton aning na certain study. Okay? And then you can go to connectedpapers.com to look for sample papers as well. Okay? So, say for example, I'm going to search for machine translation. A topic about machine translation. I'm going to click on build graph. And you will see here sample papers, example or papers that are related to machine translation. So if I'm going to click on that one, you will see here a graph na this connection happens when that certain paper cited these different authors. So kani siya na author, kani sila na paper, gicite ni nila ni siya na paper. So pag i-hover lang nimo ni siya ang imong mouse or imong cursor, makita na nimo unsa ni siya na paper. So if I'm going to click on that one, kita nimo siya unsa ni siya about na paper. And then you can click on these different sources kung asa nimo siya makita. So kani siya is the connection. So meaning citation connection ni siya sa mga different papers. So it won't be really hard for you to look for papers that is something that is of interest to you. Okay? So again, dili tanan topic ninyo i-submit is pwede na ko siya i-accept. So pwede na ko makita nga dili ni siya doable or dili ni siya aligned sa tuwang research agenda. I would just like to reiterate that the research agenda of the College of Computer Studies is pakita na lang ako sa inyo. Okay, so I cannot really give you this, the copy of this research agenda, but if you're going to look for CCS or College of Computer Studies, kana siya. The research agenda for College of Computer Studies is, we have for algorithms, kung comsci mo, you will focus on data science, machine learning, integrative, and NLP. Okay, so either you focus on this one. But, pwede gyapon mo, kay since niagi man mo ML, machine learning, and then if you are interested to learn about NLP topics, pwede gyapon. So, I will not really limit you na pang comsci lang ni siya. Okay? And then, if you wanted to focus on educational technologies, you can also, this would be the alignment. Okay? So automated assessment, mobile learning, learning management systems, adaptive learning spaces, data analytics and education. Pag entertainment and multimedia technologies, which is difficult, no, kaya medyo wala ni siya yung mga courses for this one. But like say if you're interested on computer vision, I could help you with this one. Task simulations, pwede gihapon. So on. And then cloud computing, ICT for health, kung naamo din ha, pwede gihapon na siya. Kani siya ng mga topics. So align gihapon ta na. And then mga apps for better governance. E-consultation, e-planning, e-policing, e-registration. So katong like say telemedicine, pwede kayo, data analytics and health, pwede kayo, machine learning for health, pwede kayo. Actually, if mag-machine learning mo, pwede lang, dili na siya kailangan nga na mo yung website, did no? You can just simply do experiments using Colab. So pwede na siya as long as you did all the pre-processing, the the processing part, pwede na siya. And you are not required to really with the technical writing, dili ninyo kailangan na katong ano gyud mag-math mo sa machine learning. You can just simply use some existing libraries. So I will not limit you on using existing libraries for machine learning. So if you decide to go for a topic na related sa machine learning, I'd be glad to help you with that. And then dili ta mo require na to come up with your own code, no? So you can just use the existing machine learning algorithms that like say scikit-learn has. So dili ta mo limit for that. Okay? So questions so far? Okay, sige. I-add di ka sa classroom later, Jean. Napabay lang yung questions? So if wala na, you can do the activity. And then from time to time, I will be checking your write-ups dito sa classroom, no? So you create a doc. Vincent, din na. Sige. I will also create a doc dito sa katong TLA kay para real time ko na ko ma-check ang inyong paper. Okay, so you can start now. Yes, Tristan, kay question. Tristan, kay question. Okay. Please do not forget to include the source of the paper that you found. So, pwede sa baba lang siya. Ninyo ibutang after sa gaps. Butangin yung source. Okay, thank you. Kinsay kulang og members? Atong duha lang kabuok ang members. Naisa si Errol, Mr. Coronado, wala siya group. Kinsay kulang og members sa inyo ha? Okay. Isa pa. Isa tong kulang. Ito si Vincent. Vincent, nakita na duha? Or gibungkag na group? Mr. De Niro?
Hello, ma'am. Hello,
Tawag
ma'am.
kang ma'am, di ko kakuan.
Ha?
Kaya nakamute ako. Nakamute ako. Speaker.
Kasi nakamute ang speaker.
Hello, ma'am. Kauban ako to, ma'am. Bali, unsa lang mi, ma'am. Duha lang mi. Pero wala pa ko kabalo kung kinsa tong other group na duha.
Okay lang sa inyo mag-join si Mr. Coronado? Sa inyo ha? Kinsa pa ba Alam, wala mo dawat sa mo Mr. Coronado. Nga naman na. Pero kay kinsa man ka mo join Errol, upat ay tulo na sila kabuok.
Ma'am, hello, ma'am. Kay supposed to be good na dapat duha na group
Ano, nilipat.
na group na duha-duha, ma'am.
Gani.
So wala kay kabalo kinsa tong isa ang naay duha na ka-members.
Kani sila evangelista, pila naman ni sila kabuok? Oh, kinsa man tong duha, dapat makita to ningod sa pangtong duha.
Kay 25 lang mo gumitanan, ma'am.
Gani, so dapat napay duha. Ganun dili ba
Ay,
nila ato si si Mr. Coronado?
Wala, ginawa siya lang, ma'am, kung kinsa ba itong duha, kay kung sila ang kailangan, pwede si Errol dito mag-join. Kay kung walay mo dawat siya, ma'am, kay kami na lang ang mukuha.
Kami na lang. Sige. Kikinsa pa itong lang. Sige, tomorrow na lang if ever makita na to. So, for now,
Ay, excuse me, ma'am.
oh, sige, Laimi, yes.
Ay, upat di may kabuok, ma'am.
Dili pwede ang upat.
Ah,
Max of 3 lang. 2 or 3 lang na siya.
okay, ma'am.
Max of 3 lang max of 3. Walay kauban si Errol, oh.
Ay, okay lang karon ma'am kay i-credit sa namo tong sa isa namo ka member ang nabuhat niya. Or dili jud pwede, ma'am.
Dili. Pag sabot mo na Ay, sige, i-extend na ko ang deadline ha, para makomplete ninyo ng 5 and katong mga magbuo pa og groups, makapas mo. So, i-extend na ko until 11:59. So, please line me,
Ma'am.
buhiin ninyo ang isa.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
then, so, basin ang isa pa kaduha is kanang isa ninyo og si Mr. Coronado.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So, nanatay
Thank you,
duha
ma'am.
kapag duha. Okay. So, nanatay tagduha, then others tagtulo na. Ganun duha raman mo. Wait lang ha. Kinsa pa ang kulang?
Basig sila duha yata ang basig bonang silang duha ang
Dili, napay duha daw. Sila Tristan, sila Mr. Montaner. Duha lang po daw sila. Ay, duha ra mo. Ay, tama. Sila na di ay. Oo, duha ra mo. Tristan o Mr. Coronado. And then si De Niro and si, kitsim kauban?
Kulango, ma'am. Kulango, ma'am.
Colango, okay. Sige. Colango and De Niro, tapos Coronado and Montaner. Kaya na ninyo. Nagsabot lang gid mo permente. Okay, sige. I've adjusted the time already. Please complete the 5 papers, and then tomorrow, a kindly prepare each group. So each group na i-present ang inyong nakita na paper. Okay, and then magpili ta dito og para maano na to sana siya ma-identify na to kung unsa ang category sa inyong gusto na i-pursue na topic. Okay, so the possibility of coming up with a topic na ana diha sa gaps. So unsa ang importante ani? So the problem statement will help you identify kung unsa ang murag kung unsa tong topic na inyo hadjong mapili na pinaka gusto ninyo i-pursue gid na topic. The problem statement will help you dig deeper into onto the problem. So solvable or unsa ba siya kanang timely pa ba gihapon siya, kailangan pa ba gihapon nato siya i-solve karon. Okay, so do we really need to really do this topic? Okay, mo na siya sa problem statement. So pag namo yung mapili na topic, mag-dig deeper ta ato sa iyaha, and then the gap will identify kung asa mo pwede mo sulod. Okay, and then the methodology will help you or give you an idea kung unsaon ninyo siya pag-solve ang problem. Okay, so among the 5 na inyong napili, tomorrow, i-discuss ninyo tong 5. Pwede isa lang ka member sa group, pwede tanan member sa group. I-present ninyo tong 5 ka-topics ninyo. I-categorize na to siya, like i-label na to siya na, okay, so for software development, ang inyong gusto na area. And then, among the 5, i-rank ninyo siya kung asa dito ang pinaka gusto gid sa grupo. Okay, so important thing gid ari is all of the members of the group agrees upon or has an agreement as to what will be the topic na inyong gusto i-pursue. Okay? So para dili siya mahimong half-baked pagka later part na sa writing. Okay? So tomorrow I will give a discussion. We'll start first with the introduction. So what are the different components of the introduction in writing a paper? It's really about the what, the why, and the how. So murag summary na siya sa everything na sa inyong paper. And then including the problem statement na siya sa introduction tanan. Okay, so we'll focus on the introduction writing tomorrow. And then, ayun. Okay, so that would be all for today. Don't forget to submit your activity before 12 midnight tonight. Okay, so that would be all. Bye, everyone.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Bye, ma'am.